Good afternoon. Okay. Good afternoon. Thanks for joining us today. My name's Jim Schmitz. I'm a longtime resident downtown and worker downtown, and I'm here today to help promote this Safe Fun Nashville. You know, there have been incidents that have taken place around here with the Transportainment vehicles going around downtown. There's a real safety issue. There's a lack of regulations to take care of and keep the visitors here and the people who use those safe. These vehicles cause issues not just for those who are riding in them, but also for pedestrians and also for the flow of traffic. You know, we didn't get here as a popular place, Nashville, overnight. It took a long time. And unfortunately, with the way social media works and things like that, single incidents and very quickly on social media, this could turn on us. Think about this, what just happened in the last 2 weeks. Unfortunately, a young man fell off of one of these vehicles and then got run over by it and was sent to the hospital for several days. It just takes one or two of those incidents and it will negatively impact us. So what this effort today we're trying to start here is all about trying to bring some level of common sense to the whole issue and just keep people safe. That's the number one piece here. So when I saw Rachel Wilson's petition online, I immediately signed it and volunteered to figure out how I could help and get involved. And so that's why I'm here today, and I've got other friends here today who also can speak to this. And with that, I'm going to turn it over to a new friend of mine, T. Jordan.
Hey, good afternoon. My name is T. Jordan. Thank you, Jim. I'm a Nashville resident, born and raised here in Nashville. I love all things Nashville, from Bardo to Broadway. But I have to tell you, these party wagons are getting a little bit unsafe, a little bit dangerous, and they're pretty obnoxious. So, you know, I don't know how we're able to have hot tubs and massage chairs going down Broadway. We have all these nice hotels where we can partake in those type of events. But I just want us to stay safe. I'm not proposing any specific legislation, but I know that we can come together and sit down and have some common sense discussion and come up with some solutions to make sure that not only our tourists, but our local residents are safe downtown. I've had a couple of experiences, some close calls. One time I was leaving the Ryman for the Anita Baker concert, and I was approached with some racial slurs off of one of the party wagons, our whole group. So we just want to make sure when people are consuming alcohol that they can be safe and our families out here on the streets can enjoy themselves without the obnoxious kind of things that goes on those wagons. I thank you all for coming to listen to us, and I want to encourage everybody to please go to safefunnashville.com and sign a petition. Thank you. I'm going to now turn it over to Eloise.
Hey, my name's Eloise Tyner, and thank you, T, for your words. I'm not a political animal, other than voting, of course, but I can't stand idly by while Nashville's downtown is being overrun by a wide variety of party buses. I come downtown to let my hair down, to have fun with my friends, and I really enjoy the space that's provided here by the city. But increasingly over the last few years, my friends and I have felt less and less welcome as the streets are clogged by these party buses. And, you know, I have buddies who ride on them. I have buddies who work for them. They're lovely, but we just want them to be safer. We just need them to be safer. Anyway, so, you know, the party buses take a variety of routes across state-run and city-run streets, as well as not only in downtown, but as well as the neighborhoods further out. And what we need from the city is just some common sense regulations about routing. Also, we know that the party buses aren't able to serve alcohol, but they do allow their patrons to an environment to drink copious amounts of alcohol. And so what we need is some common sense regulations about protecting their safety as they're on that journey, and the safety of everyone around them. Anyway, thank you for letting me take a stand and express my opinion.
And once again, just to emphasize, this is about continuing to party in a safe and fun way. So I just ask people to go to safefundnashville.com and sign the petition. And with that, happy to take questions. At this point, we really don't have specific regulations. What we want to do is we'd love to see a collaborative effort where everybody would come together, including the people that run the vehicles, and let's say what makes sense. What makes common sense about how to go about doing this forward. I'm sorry? Well, I mean, the chalkboard is empty right now because there's essentially no regulation. I have no reason at this point to not trust them. No reason to not trust them. So let's have a dialogue and let's see what we can do. But right now, there's nothing going on. I think understand that this is going to take, because a lot of this is state regulated, so we've got to do something. I mean, we got to try to deal with it locally and get Metro behind it in that, but then also we're going to have to work with the state. Look, today's just the start. I'd say right now I don't know the answer to that question.
We're just getting more momentum because the accident that happened, we don't want that to happen again.
How frustrating is it for you that you live and work down here, that this was something that was started before the pandemic, but it went away, and this is something that sort of the wheels have been spinning for quite some time, and still not
I like the pun. The wheels have been. It maybe is frustrating a little bit, but it's the frustrating part is the fact that there are no guardrails. I mean, just about anybody can get a license and go and drive one of these things. And we just noticed just a minute ago somebody driving down the middle of Broadway, pulling a tractor, pulling it, flipping through their phone as they were riding down the street. I mean, we've got to get some common sense around this, and that's all we're really talking about.
I'll just add to that.
Please do.
We definitely understand that COVID shut down a lot of stuff, so it did stop the momentum. But now that we're back open, we want to get the momentum back going to keep everybody safe. Yeah. Do you think it's too many of them?
I don't know. That's something to talk about. Well, sure. Look, I've done a pedal tavern with people from out of town myself. It's fun, but there's not a whole lot of regulation there. There's not a whole lot of. I'm not sure how safe I felt doing that. So I just think, like I said, we just need to get some. It's about common sense rules. We don't want to over-regulate. We just want to get some common sense to keep people safe, keep our visitors safe, keep pedestrians safe, and also keep the flow of traffic moving so cars stay safe.
We welcome any type of conversation. Definitely, we welcome to sit down at the table. Nothing's on the books.
Not yet. Like I said, today is really a kickoff. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you guys. We appreciate it.
Now let's go get a beer.
Let's go party now.